welcome to A Reason to Talk with Chris Reason. Sorry for not releasing an episode last week. Hopefully this episode will make up for that. Monster Energy wins second lawsuit against Bain Energy. Ubisoft Bungie scrambling to evacuate players, games, and characters from a capsizing Google Stadia. Today is going to be a news, roughly, episode. Before we get into today's episode, let's hear from our sponsor. Do you need that boost of energy? Are you going to the gym, trying to wake up for work, or even trying to get into some serious hours of gaming done? Well, I have your answer. That's W Energy. Get your jitterless fix of an energy boost, a Galaxy Grenade, and multiple other flavors. Use the promo code CRN10 to get 10% off your order today. Visit www.w.gg/discount/CRN10. That's GUBBY.gg/discount/CRN10. Give me a second. Excuse me. When it was announced that Google Stadia would be shutting down early next year, it wasn't just a surprise to players. It also had not been shared with longtime Stadia partners, big developers like Ubisoft and Bungie, and a raft of indie developers, some of whom were literally on the verge of releasing a game on Stadia within days. But Google didn't even tell their own Stadia team until the day it was announced, so really no one knew at all. Having zero notice of this has created a lot of different problems across the board. In Ubisoft's case, the company has made a point to bring a large collection of its games to Stadia, and while Google is refunding players for their Stadia game purchases ahead of the shutdown, Ubisoft does not want to suddenly lose all those existing players. So in Ubisoft's case, they've announced that they are going to figure out some way to transfer the Stadia licenses into getting players a PC copy of the game instead, meaning they can keep playing and still own the title even after Stadia shuts down. Now with that, I think they're calling it Ubisoft Connect in that sense, because Stadia is shutting down in January of 2023. Second note of today, Monster Energy wins $293 million lawsuit against rival Bang Energy for false advertising regarding its super creatine content. The jury awarded Monster nearly $272 million for false advertising, $18 million on claims that Bang interfered with its contracts with retailers for prominent shelf spaces, and $3 million on claims that Bang stole trade secrets from former Monster employees it recruited. The text of the verdict was not immediately available from the court. Monster previously won a $175 million dollar award from an arbitrator in a related trademark case, which a California judge affirmed in June. That and the Thursday verdict were two of the biggest awards in the history of federal Lanham Act, which governs both false advertising and trademark law, with potentially more to come in punitive damages. That $175 million award was part of an agreement that forced Bang Energy to sell its U.S. products exclusively through gyms and vitamin shops. Orange Bang sued Vital in 2009, arguing Vital's Bang-branded pre-workout drinks would cause consumer confusion. The company settled the next year, allowing Vital to continue using the Bang name on creatine-based drinks as well as other drinks, if sold only through fitness-focused venues like gyms and vitamin shops. Vital owed $175 million in damages and a 5% royalty on worldwide sales of Bang-branded products, unless it either limits U.S. sales to fitness-focused venues or stops using the Bang name entirely in 12 states, including California, New York, and Texas. This was a very short episode of A Reason to Talk. I apologize, but thank you for listening to today's episode of A Reason to Talk with Chris Reason. More episodes to come. We're trying to get more into this. We'll be doing more scripts of news, whatever we were talking about. So hit that follow button so you can stay up to date for new episodes of the podcast air, or for when the podcast air. For more content, check out Chris Reason Network on YouTube. Check out me on Twitter for topics you would like to hear or on the podcast. So at the Chris Reason. Peace and fucking bacon grease.